The first suite is part of the 6 suites that are, I would say, the Bible of the cellists. I started playing the cello, playing the prelude of the first suite. That was the first piece that I played on the cello. And since then, I always come back to it every once in a while when I have to perform it. And it's a joy to go back to it and to see through the piece what happens to me in my life, how I develop in my life. And it really is the beginning of all beginnings. It's like birth. And now, being a father and having kids, I can understand what it means, birth and something innocent and the beginning of something, entering life, entering the world. There's really so much of that in this piece. The players would have like a big book of suites, and this was really the case. They would be notified just before, okay, we want this kind of dance, this kind of character for tonight, and they would flip over like to the right page where it was where they would feel, okay, this is G major, or this is D major, or this is minor today, you know, the mood is there's a little rain outside, and they would just decide. So it was a lot of responsibility. It was not just play background music in a wedding. This was what made the evening. Pablo Casals was the one that brought them back to life and treated them not like etudes for the first time. And because of him, because his love to the suites, all of us cellists, the 20th century and the 21st century, we treat it, as I said in the beginning, as a Bible. And we always go back to it like one goes to the Bible to find out more, even from the same sentence, from the same story. If you go to a cellist home and you look at the music stand in the studio of any cellist that you would encounter, you'll flip over, you might find the popper etudes, if you're lucky, but you will definitely find the 6 suites. There's so many ways to play Bach, and none of us know how to do it exactly. If you're honest and you play it in a romantic way, or in a Baroque way, or with vibrato, no vibrato, if you're totally 150% honest with what you're doing, it will be enjoyable. I might not do the same thing myself, but I will be carried by the performance. And sometimes I play to my kids because I want them to dance, and I want to see if I can make them dance. And if I play to them and they just look at me like, Daddy, what are you doing? It's my problem. I feel like, oh no, I don't know what I'm doing. But if I really get the groove, they start dancing. It's such a genius creation that we can just look at it in awe. It's better than any other piece. It doesn't, at least with me, it doesn't happen with any other piece where you get this power and magic, where you're playing a moment, you're expressing something through the suites, and you feel that nobody is breathing, and it happens in the deepest way.